Welcome to WHHI-TV TV, where communities come to speak. I'm Michael Burgess with the Technical College of the Lowcountry, here with my co-host,
Carrie Smoot from the Village Spa.
And we are here now with Damon Williams. He is the Executive Director of Sun City Hilton Head, and we're filming from Sun City's beautiful lake house. Damon, tell us a little bit about this building.
The lake house was completed, it actually opened in May of this year. It's the final piece of the total amenities package that Del Webb and Pulte have provided for the residents here at Sun City. It's actually a multi-use facility. It has an indoor-outdoor swimming pool, full fitness center. Of course, the ballroom here that you're in that has buffet lines and a kitchen for larger banquets, and 2 small meeting rooms across the hallway. So it's definitely a multi-use facility.
Excellent, excellent.
Damon, I know everybody knows this is a big place, but can you tell the audience how many people live in Sun City and what the plans are for a final build out?
Currently, there's 7,215 homes in Sun City. There's roughly 13,500 residents. At build out, we'll have 8,640 homes and approximately 16 to 16,500 residents. We actually base that on 1.8 residents per household. So it's a rather large community.
Yeah, it is a large community.
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of construction going on the roads in Beaufort County, and there's going to be a widening of 170. How does that affect your entrance for Sun City?
The residents are very excited about the 170 widening. We have 2 170 gates we call the North Gate and the South Gate. The South Gate actually is only a couple hundred yards from the Bluffton Parkway, and when the widening is completed, there'll be a jogging trail and a bicycle trail that will connect our residents excuse me, to the Bluffton Parkway. So we'll also have a red light that will definitely increase the safety for our residents entering and exiting.
That's great.
So a little fun fact, just to jump back for a second, because I thought this was really interesting. The amount of people that live in here, is it more people than live in Beaufort?
Yes. Yes, we are actually bigger than the city of Beaufort and the city of Bluffton.
That's crazy to me. Well, every year you all host an active adult challenge.
Yes.
Tell everybody a little bit about that and what all that involves.
This is the 16th year that our Health and Wellness Department has put this activity on. It actually is open to all senior residents of Beaufort and Jasper counties. And it's kind of like a mini Olympics.
So it's not just residents within Sun City?
No,
Okay.
not at all. We've had as many as 800 participants in the past.
Really?
So very well attended, and there's roughly 30 events. And again, that's swimming, bicycling, many like a 5K marathon. So it's very well attended.
So where all does it go? Is it just within Sun City? Or?
No, we actually utilize the Jasper Park out near the interstate is actually utilized. There's a bicycle event inside the community, and then a bicycle event out, I think actually outside the community this year. But most of it is within the gates of Sun City.
That's a big turnout.
That is. I mean, Damon, you've got this event that participates with the broader community. That's excellent. Also, though, within Sun City, you've got this wonderful 18-hole Argent Lakes golf course. What do the residents think of that?
At this point, it's been very well received. Our population's aging. They like to play a quick round of golf. We have a lot of golfers that like to play 9 holes at this point. They can actually play 18 holes on this course. It's only a par 60. They can get an 18-hole round in 2.5, 3 hours on a very good day. So it's been very well received at this point.
Excellent.
Makes it a little easier when it's 120 degrees outside.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, one of the things you talked about, that the size of Sun City, larger than the city of Beaufort. What sort of, I guess, internal governing bodies do you have for Sun City?
We're actually governed by a board of directors, which is 7 members. It's 4 Pulte group appointed members, and then 3 elected resident members at this point. Supporting the board of directors is 12 board appointed committees. Anything from finance committee to activities committee to property and grounds committee. So we have a lot of resident input to give the board their feedback from the resident base.
Okay, excellent. Now, in terms of those elected members, what type of term do they serve? How long? How often do you hold elections?
That's actually changing. They'll serve 2-year terms. There'll be 1 resident board member elected each year going forward. We just changed the whole format of how those elections take place. Okay. So.
Now, you also have a management company here, because originally Del Webb built Sun City and managed Sun City, but there's been a little bit of change in how that's taken place now. How is it managed now?
Pulte Homes bought Del Webb in 2001. The sale was finalized in late 2001. Excuse me. Del Webb managed communities, and Pulte didn't really. They weren't in the management business. They basically build large-scale communities. So when they absorbed Del Webb, it took them a few years to realize they really didn't want to stay in the management business. So we were actually the last large-scale Del Webb community in the nation that was still managed by Pulte. And in January of '09, Wentworth Property Management out of New Jersey actually took over the management of Sun City.
Damon, I've always been impressed with the active lifestyle of Sun City. Can you tell us a little bit about, I hear there's like 1,000 clubs and there's so many things to do. You talked a little bit about some of these events, but talk a little bit about, all the things there are to do besides playing golf. And I know there's a woodworking shop. There's a lot of things in this community.
Oh, definitely. The Lifestyles department actually sets up and runs a lot of the major events for the residents, and it could be anything from concerts to July 4th picnics, fireworks. Then Health and Wellness actually runs the fitness centers, the swimming pools, and several other, the bocce courts. We have a lot of different badminton, not badminton, croquet. We have croquet, two championship croquet courts. So on that end, there's plenty to do for residents. And then we also have 73 clubs, chartered clubs, anywhere from the woodworkers to model trains to quilters club to
73 clubs.
73 chartered clubs. And then we have a segment called registered groups. So basically they can be involved. If a group wants to register and be a Penn State group, they can do something like that. So,
and I also understand you have a full-fledged theater here that productions, live productions, and everything.
Yes, Magnolia Hall is a state-of-the-art facility that seats 550 people.
All right. Well, excellent. Well, Damon Williams, thank you for taking the time to speak with us here today.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be back with more 843 TV.